While I may not make it this year, I hope I do, but I may not. One of the reasons why I like going to Otakon is for the cosplay. I love taking pictures of people in costume, posing, things like that, because it's just some of the costumes are just really interesting and intricate and just really really creative, and it's just fun seeing people doing that kind of thing. Just make sure that you read the rules and regs before you come to the convention. They, you don't want to have to go into so much time in creating an elaborate costume only to be told you can't enter because part of it is illegal. Particularly those of you who like to bring in weapons. Be very careful on that policy because there's a strict adherence to it. Also, for some of you who like to wear t-shirts that say not so nice things, remember, oh yeah, and those of you who like to wear almost no clothes, remember, this is also a family-oriented convention as well. So there's going to be a lot of small people around there, and they really don't need to see that kind of stuff. And the last thing I want to talk about cosplay before we get into the food issue, guys, some of you like to dress up as women, and it's disturbing. It's very disturbing. Please just don't, just stop. Don't, please. Today I'm going to tell you about where to get food and stuff at Harbor East. Harbor East is on the other side of the inner harbor and is very easy to get to. If you have a car or access to a car, all you have to do is get on Pratt Street and then turn left on the President Street. Go to the Polish Memorial, go towards it. It's a very ugly memorial, can't miss it. And use one of the two parking garages either on the left side of President Street or continue around the circle, turn to Elysiana Street and turn left on Central Avenue. That's where the other parking garage is going to be. If not, then again you can use the circulator. You're going to want to use the orange line. There is a stop right outside of the convention center on Pratt Street. It is stop 220, called the convention center, and it's at Pratt and Sharp Streets. The orange line will also take you past the inner harbor, but for this week we're going to be talking about Harbor East, and we'll talk about the inner harbor later. The stop you will want to get off at is called stop 225, Harbor East. Now getting back, you have two choices. You can either take the orange line all the way back, which will take a long time, possibly an hour, or you can just take it up to stop 204, which is Hanover Street, and that's on the corner of Lombard and Hanover Streets. You want to go south on Hanover Street about 1 block, and you'll be right at the convention center. That would probably be a far quicker way to get back. Okay, once you get to the Harbor East stop, you will be facing towards the memorial. You want to be on the other side of the memorial. That is where we're going to start. There's a lot of fine dining around, but I'm only going to talk about the cheaper places. After all, you really need the money to buy the manga anime and cat ears. Haagen Dazs will be on the other side of the memorial, next to the movie theater on President Street. Haagen Dazs is just simply yogurt, but that would be good on a hot day. It is going to be July. If you go around the corner, you'll be on Elysiana Street. What you're going to want to do at this point is walk down to Exeter Street. That's about a block down. Haagen Dazs is going to be open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. There's also a Starbucks on the left side of the movie theater. Taco Fiesta is just as it sounds, Mexican. What you're going to do is you're going to turn left onto Exeter Street from Elysiana. Now, Taco Fiesta has tacos, burritos, enchiladas, anything and everything Mexican. That's what they serve. It's reasonably priced, it's pretty good, and it's very filling. They also have a small bar inside, and it is 2 levels, and it's open from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Next door to Taco Fiesta is a place called Chewy's Sushi. It's not bad, but I know of better places to eat sushi. However, the waitresses are dressed in traditional kimonos and are devastatingly cute. Okay, still on Exeter's, and this is for those of you who are old enough to drink. There's a place called Bin 604. It's mainly a wine store, but you can get some beer and liquor there. The warning is that it's very pricey, but it is open on Sundays. Open 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day except for Sunday. On Sundays it's open from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Okay, the last place on Exeter is going to be a Whole Foods grocery store. If you're a vegan, a vegetarian, or if you have special food needs, this organic grocery is going to be your go-to place. Aside from the grocery, there is a deli and salad bar, and they are really good and reasonably priced. The store is open from 8 to 10 normally. On Sundays, it'll be open from 8 to 9. Here's the hint. The deli part opens at 7 a.m. every day. Okay, once you're done here, we're going to go back to Louisiana Street, turn left, and walk about a block and a half. Harbor East Delicatessen Pizzeria is on Louisiana, and it is really good and affordable. This is just basic comfort, American comfort food. As the name suggests, it has pizza and also has great sandwiches and burgers. Everything is a good portion. You can also buy single bottles of beer and those tiny bottles of wine. This and the next place I'm going to mention are probably your best bets in terms of getting the most bang for your buck. It is open 11 to 9 every day. The last place I'm going to mention is directly to the left of the delicatessen. It is called Manchurian Rice Company. It is quick, affordable Chinese food. There is a second level, but the stairway is narrow and somewhat hidden. This is not going to be gourmet Chinese food. It's going to be more like mall food court level type of Chinese food. But still, it's good for a cheap eat.